Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. Today I have a perfume haul. It's a little crazier than I was expecting, but this comes from the beginning of November, maybe October, sometime in October. I don't even remember the last time I filmed a perfume haul, but it's been a good almost 2 months, if not more than 2 months. And we had Black Friday, we had Cyber Monday, we had sales before Black Friday, we had shopping because I'm sad, and shopping because I'm stressed, and shopping because I'm in a hospital room watching my mom and feeling helpless. So I shopped online. We have lots of things going on with all of these things, so please don't judge me. And if you have any of these perfumes, let me know your thoughts. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions on the fragrances themselves. Let me know how you're doing. I'm hoping to get this up before Christmas, so I hope you are all having a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy all the other things that happen in December. I don't even know. Anyway, I hope you are enjoying the season and that you will have a happy and prosperous new year as well. I'm still going to be putting up videos, but well, I just want to get this out of the way. So let's start with, we're going to start with Sephora because I got in a little trouble at Sephora. I put in too many orders. I have gotten way too many things because they had the extension of the sale. So I ordered some perfume that was like 20% off or 25% off. I guess it was Cyber Monday. And through Klarna, so I ordered something with that. I don't remember what I ordered when. I ordered some things because they were like really heavily discounted. And then there's another sale that they did that if you used something, you got something off. So I ordered more stuff then. And then they did the 20% off for everyone. And I ordered, did I order through Sephora too? I must have. Some of this is from Sephora and through Kohl's. Some of it's from Sephora. Like I said, I have been not really, yeah. Let's start with the oldest one. This one was like the early Black Friday that they did, which was still going on during the Sephora sales event. So I got 20% off, and it was 50% off on the Sephora and Kohl's website. And it is Dolce Jasmine or Blue Jasmine. The notes on this are Sicilian Blue Fig, Jasmine, and Cedarwood. I have had this on my wish list at pretty much every retailer since it came out, because I collect these bottles. I think they are so cute. I just got the 1 ounce. It was like 42 minus 20%, somewhere along that. I don't love this scent. I've had it in samples. I've tried it. I feel like it's okay. It's not my favorite iteration of Dolce. I really love the original Dolce. I like the second one that came out that was like petals or something. That one's nice. Sunshine, I really like. The only one I don't really love, well, no, we'll save that. I've done a whole video on my flankers of Dolce. So if I remember, I'll put it in it. You know, the eye in the sky. Yeah, it's nice. It's bright. It's a little green. It's not overly sweet. There's a tiny bit of sweetness to it. It's pretty. It's just not blowing my mind. It's not one that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to wear that all the time. So that deal was absolutely perfect for my collection, for what I wanted it for. And I was really happy about that. I feel like this one was also heavily discounted. Oh, I wish I could remember, and I wish I had all my orders up, but then I don't really want that because I don't want to think about what I've spent. So, Ness, this is Creme de Clementine. This is an irresistible joyful citrus gourmand bursting with the bright scent of clementine zest swirled together with sweet vanilla creme and rich blonde woods to create an addictively delicious confection. I don't love the way that Nest bottles have changed. Don't like the new artwork nearly as much as the old one. This just looks too modern. I really liked that they were paying homage to the 18th century and to the artwork of the 18th century of women. They were based on the paper flower cuttings. Like learned about her in grad school and have been obsessed ever since. And then with the bottles, the Nest bottles, I was so excited. But this just, it doesn't have the same, like the checkerboard on the tulips is a little weird. But this scent is so good. And is this a good scent for right now? Not exactly, because this is more of a spring summer scent. This smells like an orange dreamsicle. Like a perfumed version of an orange dreamsicle. You have the cream, you have the orange. If you've had an orange dreamsicle, you know what I mean. But it has like just maybe a little hint of a perfume quality to it. So it's not 100% edible. But it's pretty darn close. And I would say maybe like a homemade dreamsicle. Like there's a little bit of orange pulp or orange zest in that dreamsicle. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I had to get this because of how good it smells. Beyond the bottle, I was like, nope, not going to collect. But now they're doing Santa Barbara strawberry, and I'm like, dang it, I want that one too. Who knows? Maybe we're not to Christmas Eve yet. I know I have 20% off at Sephora. I have of a perfume, and I have the 5 times points, and the same thing at Ulta, and I have not put in orders at either place with my discount. I don't know. We'll see. I've been debating seeing if anything new comes out this last week before Christmas. Okay, next up we have from Fleur. This is Apricot Privé. I've had this before. It has been on my list for a long time. I want to say this one was also... Did I get 20% off of this one too? Maybe. It was heavily discounted. It was finally... discounted enough that I wanted to get it again. I had a travel spray of this that I finished. I guess it's sticking on. It doesn't feel like as strong as my other Fleur. This reminds me, I mean, it's obviously kind of derivative, but it reminds me of Bitter Peach quite a bit. Not quite as rich as Bitter Peach, but it has a very nice quality to it. Definitely, like I said, it definitely reminds me of Bitter Peach, and it is one that I do enjoy. I knew I had liked it already because I had gone through a full a travel size of it. I should say it's a woody fruit. Top notes are apricot, plum, and cardamom. Heart is jasmine, absolute, and peony. Base is agarwood, tonka beans, sandalwood, and labdanum. It's, if you like Bitter Peach, but you don't want to spend Bitter Peach money, but you want kind of like that quality, this has a lot of the same qualities. It's a little, I want to say maybe a little sweeter because the apricots are usually a little sweeter than peaches. But yeah, this one is nice, and I'm glad that I have it back. I've been eyeing it for a long time to repurchase, but I've been waiting for a good sale. I want to say this one was also like 50% off, and I was like, ooh, I have been curious about it. So I blind bought this one. I might have smelled this in the store at one point, but I don't remember. But I know this one has been talked about a lot here on YouTube, so hopefully I like it. It is the 7 Virtues Amber Vanilla. Let's see. It is evoking comfort, self-love, and inspiring gratitude. Top note is amber. Heart note is pink carnation, hence the flowers. And base note is vanilla. We're hopefully going to enjoy this one. It does have a pretty bottle. I do like... Ooh, and I also like that you have that on the inside. Oh, this is pretty. It is not, I thought it was going to be more gourmand. I was thinking, I guess, vanilla woods that has like that very strong vanilla scent to it. But this is more of a sweet floral. I guess that bergamot is working in there. It's fading really quickly. I shouldn't spray it on my hand, but I'm going to. Yeah, it's really fleeting. That's kind of disappointing. I'm glad I got it for like 50% off. It is really pretty though, and we'll see how it wears. I haven't tried this on my skin. Most of these I haven't tried. There are some that I've already done a review on that you should have hopefully already seen go up before this haul. But yeah, rose amber or amber vanilla. Rose amber, I don't know. Got that. This one I have had my eye on getting for quite a while, and I thought, well, maybe I'll get one of the full sizes, maybe I'll get the gift set that they did, and then I ended up getting this set instead. I feel like, was this on sale? This might have been on sale. Like I said, I can't remember. I wish I could remember. But there's been a lot going on lately. Anyway, these are still maybe contenders, or this brand is still maybe contenders for that full size if nothing else pops up before just the end of the 24th. It is Forever Mood by Jackie Aina. This is NDA and I Am Her. So it was a gift set. You have 2 of the travel sprays. I've had samples of both of these, and I did enjoy both of these. I would like to try the new one. I haven't tried that one yet. But yeah, so I have NDA, which is the purple one, and I Am Her, which is the pink one. That reminds me of like LaBelle or Vanilla Rock Sugar from Kayali. Kind of that same, that type of a pear note in there. Really nice. NDA, I can't remember. I remember it was nice, but it wasn't like my favorite. Yeah, it doesn't give me notes. I can't remember a lot about it, but I do know that it was like a nice scent. It didn't knock my socks off, but I thought, well, that's a good way I get some more time with a couple of them. And I wanted the little mini ones, but then I was like, they're so expensive. I didn't want to spend that much for the minis because I'm not going to use the minis. They're just going to sit on a shelf and look cute. Sticking with roller or travel sprays, this is from the Seven Virtues. This is Buttercream Haze. I just got this last night. I got this with the 20% off through Kohl's, and I sprayed it last night. I don't know. This one might go back. It's a little too sickly sweet for me. I am not loving this. What? Does it give me notes? No. Everything has the bergamot, and it doesn't give me notes, which is super annoying. But I don't like this. It's too gourmand, too sweet, a little nutty, but no. I think this is definitely going to go back to Kohl's because I don't need to pay. These are what, $30 now for a fragrance that I don't like. I know people probably like that one, but that's a no for me, and it's one that I can return because it just barely got here. Other things from Sephora, I ordered these that when they went on sale. This is the Ellis Brooklyn Mango Milkshake, and I also got the Lychee Milkshake. I saw some reviews on them. I thought about them. These went on sale, and I went, and then I didn't get them, and then I eventually decided, you know what, I'm going to go for it. We're going to try it. Ooh, that's a nice mister. I know I have the peach one, and it's pretty, but I just never reach for it. Oh, this is good. I like this. This is a nice mango. It's creamy. I get why I say it's a milkshake, but it has that mango. We're going to leave that out because, spoiler, I have another mango body spray that we're going to talk about. And then we have lychee. Let's try the lychee. See how this one goes. This one can be very sharp, so I'm a little more nervous about this because sometimes it can be a little much. Ooh. I like this one too. I don't like this as much as the mango. It has a teeny bit of sharpness, but it's like really blended out, so like you can tell that they really try to bring it under control. It almost smells like there's maybe a raspberry in there too. Cassis, raspberry leaves. Yeah, I like this one, but I like the mango better. So we have sparkling cassis, lychee milkshake, and raspberry leaves. This one is mango mousse, tangelo, and tonka bean. Definitely the mango one I like a little bit better. Okay, last thing from Sephora. I was debating because there's a fragrance in here that I was interested in, and there was also a gift set of that fragrance, and I was like, what should I do? What should I do? I decided to get this set, which is very sticky because there is sticky on there. It's neoprene. I feel like I just had another neoprene. Oh, this might be the exact same bag that they put the lips set in. Interesting. Okay. We're going to run down. There's so many fragrances in here. We have Kayali Vanilla 28. Tom Ford Cafe Rose. This was $98 and I redeemed for a full size. Million Gold for Her by Rabanne. We have Blush by Good Girl Blush from Carolina Herrera. We have Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia. Like the pear, don't like the Freesia. Valentino Donna Born and Roma. That's just the original. Then we have Jean Paul Gaultier. This is Gaultier Divine. Gucci Gorgeous Gardenia, the original one. Daisy Wild by Marc Jacobs. Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice. Not my favorite. Spoiler, that might be in my declutter video eventually. Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. One of my first fragrances that I ever got, actually. Then we have from Replica, this is Afternoon Delight. We have Nest Golden Nectar. I have a lot of these. You probably are wondering which one I'm going to get. Vanilla Woods from the Seven Virtues. We have Burberry Her. This is the Intense one. Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb, just the original. Black Opium, just the original Black Opium by YSL. Then we have Glossier U. Is this the original one? Yep. Glossier U. We have Prada Paradox, the original. And, oh, look, it's the last one. This is Juliet Has a Gun Miami Shake. This is the one that I am planning to get. So I did save $17 by getting this. I decided I really don't need a travel spray and a 1.7 ounce. So we're just going to get the 1.7 ounce. It's $115. And I got the nice little bag. Saved a little bit extra money and got all the samples. I feel like that was a decent deal. All right, I said I got another mango scent, and I did. I put in an order through Sol de Janeiro. This is 67 or 67, and this was, I got it the first day. It said, the Beauty Still reposted one of their comments that said it was going to be available for one day only, so it kind of makes me like, why you restock? I know why, but it also is like, I wasn't sure if they would, so I was like, I'm going to order it. I'm not going to wait because it sounds really good. It is a wildly fruity swirl of mango juice, pear nectar, and amber woods. Senseless, yes. Delicious, absolutely. They just put the labels around older. I'm trying to see if it says 71. I think that's the bottle that they were using. I can't tell. Anyway, I did order it. I've already opened it to spray it. And it's nice. It is a little less sweet. Not less sweet. Like, it's still sweet, but it's less mango-y than I was expecting. Well, this one didn't last. Elle's Brooklyn. I would say Elle's Brooklyn has a little bit more mango, like, flesh in there. And this one is a little bit greener. It's still nice. Anyway, I ordered this, signed up for the rewards and everything. And for the free shipping threshold, I was like, oh, I don't want to pay shipping on it. Blah, blah, blah. I ordered 2. Because I thought, if I really like it and it is limited and I'll never see it again, I'll be sad. If it's as good as 48, spoiler, I like 48 better. That's like my absolute favorite one. The guava one. Oh, so good. Anyway, I did order this one. This one is still sealed, as you can see. So if I go through this one and I love it so much that I want to keep it, I have a backup, or I can sell it if they don't restock it a third time or a second time, however you want to think about it. I haven't decided yet, but I did get 2 of it. They totally got me with their marketing. And I kind of knew, but I also was like, I really like mango. Really like smelling like mango. So with that, I got a couple of little things. So this is a vitamin infused lotion in the scent 62. Oh, look at my, well, that's funny. The seal was not on there very good. So I did get that lotion. I also got a 62 spray. I have a couple of these already, so I might pass along this one. We'll see. And then this one, oh, I do like this scent in the cream, so I have a sample of this one as well. Let's move to Walmart next. So all of these I picked up in store. First up, I found one of these, Wicked for Good Mist. This is Elphaba. This was, I want to say $9, $8 or $9. And it was, there wasn't any of them, like a display. I didn't see them anywhere. I was kind of looking through. I found it randomly on the bottom shelf with a whole bunch, like, it definitely didn't belong where it was. But it was in the beauty section anyway. This reminds me kind of Vanilla Woods a little bit, or Mod Vanilla. You know, you have that vanilla, but it's a little woody. It's pretty. I would like to find Glinda just so I have the set, but we'll see if that ever happens. I did not. That was the only one I've seen. I haven't looked since, though. That was kind of one day that I was like, what do we have? And you'll see what else I got beauty-wise in a beauty haul at some point. Then I also picked up Bodycology Frosted Berries. This is the comforting scent of cozy musk, fresh citrus, and frosted berries. I have used this one a little bit. I actually really like this as a bedtime scent. It's an artificial berry, kind of a blueberry, but it has a little coolness to it, and it's sweet. It's not like overly sweet. It's kind of like, I don't want to say snowflakes and cashmere, but it has some qualities of like that in terms of it being nice and kind of soft and wintry-ish. But I really like this one. I'm happy that I got it, and might be my next bedtime fragrance. We'll see. I'm currently using Vanilla Bean Noel because I want to get it out of my collection. But this one might get mixed in with there sometimes. The other things I got at Walmart already have their own video up. These are fragrance sets from Memory Archive, and I have 3 that are the Memory Archive brand. I have Staying Cozy, which is toasted marshmallow, caramel, and cedarwood musk. Then I have Let's Bake, which is whipped buttercream, white cake, and amaretto liqueur. Then we have iced macaroon, which is almond cream, peppermint macaroon, and vanilla bean. I have all 3 of those. Like I said, I did a review on those. And then also from Memory Archives, but a different name under that, is Better Fragrance. And I have 3 sets that were also, these were $5. So you have a 20-ounce perfume and a 1-ounce, 20 mil fragrance, and a 30 mil or 1-ounce hand cream. We have marshmallow coconut. We have strawberry season. Oh, I should tell you notes. This is strawberry pulp, pear nectar, and warm tonka bean. Marshmallow coconut is peony blossom, marshmallow fluff, and coconut milk. And then I also got pistachio kiwi, which is juicy kiwi, pistachio, and toasted tonka bean. Like I said, if you're interested in these or the 2 scents, I got one from the Better Fragrance that I bought a backup of, and one from Memory Archives that I bought a backup of. Watch that video to see what I got and why. I got a couple Chance Eau Splendide. I think I got these from Sephora. So just showing those. Nice scent. Happy to have a couple samples of that. Just throw those out there. Also, samples from Macy's. I have another set coming. They just sent me an email and were like, you want samples? And I said, yeah. So Macy's QR code to shop. Thank you, Macy's, for sending these out and partnering with whoever you do. Some of these are going to be passed along. So Ralph's Club New York by Ralph Lauren. That's a men's fragrance. Passing that along. Also passing along Boss Bottled Beyond, because men's fragrance. We have Flower Ikebana by Kenzo. Interested in that. Let's see. This has Sobacha tea, Sakura Blossom, Tubers Absolute, and Sandalwood. I've tried the original, but that's the only one I've tried from Kenzo. Then I have Just Moi from Juicy Couture. Very excited to have a sample of that to wear around. And then Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. And those, you know, you'll see them on Facebook. You'll see them on Instagram. You just fill out the little form with your name, your address. They send them to you. It's really nice. I'm always happy to get them. But speaking of Macy's, we have a Macy's, only one. because usually my mom and I go to Macy's to get perfumes, and that hasn't happened. And they were doing a sale the day that my mom went into the hospital, and I was like, well, she's not feeling too good. I don't think we're going to make it in. And the perfume gal, because she texts us, and she's like, well, I can do it over the phone if you want. I texted her and I said, we're going to be heading to the hospital. She's not in a state to talk on the phone right now. She was at that point just not responsive and burning up. And I was like, I gotta do something. I had hoped that my dad would make it before we had to take her to the hospital, and that he could convince her to come, but she just went downhill just before he got here, like the day. So anyway, she said, well, you know what? I'm pretty sure I have her card on file, and I know she wants this perfume, so I'll just go ahead. And so that's what we did. And as you could tell, it is Carolina Herrera, and it is the Botastic. I will open it in just a second because my mom collects the bows. The shoes. She absolutely loves the shoes, and those are always the ones that she wants to get. The last haul, if you saw, we got the stripe bottle because that's the one she decided to get. So they were doing 30% off Carolina Herrera, and our gal knew that she wanted to get this one. She also sent us some samples, so I'm going to show you those really fast. Marc Jacobs Luminous Body Lotion and Marc Jacobs Perfect Body Lotion. Excited for both of those. We'll definitely use those. Then we have, I'm going to put the sack away. Isn't that so pretty? I love these type of sacks too. All right, we have Million Gold for her. We have from Urban, Very Good Girl and Good Girl Blush from Carolina Herrera. Those are both ones that I quite enjoy. Here is Very Elixir, which is the black and red shoe. This is actually sitting on my dresser currently. The original Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. Light blue, Capri and Love. Oh, it's the Pour Homme. That's disappointing. This is one that I would like to have a sample of. And then also light blue Pour Homme. So those will be passed along, but those are the samples. Let's open this guy. Actually, no, let's not open this guy, because I'd like to have my mom open it when she is up to it. So I'm going to leave it in the box. I'll try to put an image here, but the other one I already opened, so we'll look at that one. This one I ordered online because they said they weren't going to get it in store. So this is Botastic. Also, this is blush. They look the same, only one's going to be black and one's going to be pink. This is the pink one. I did open that because anytime a box comes from the mail, I always like to check it. So that's what and the other one will look just like that, but with a black shoe and a black bow, or a very dark navy bow. But yeah, I know she is going to be so excited to see these when she is feeling better. So I'm going to leave that one wrapped up for her to see, because she doesn't wear the perfume. She just loves the shoes. So I have quite the collection of Good Girl, probably enough to last me the rest of my life at this point, if that was the only fragrance I wore. And I don't really wear the original. I wear the other ones. Let's move on to Nordstrom. I picked up one during their sale. This is the Boy Smells brand, and I've tried a couple of their fragrances. They're not really for me, but when they did a collaboration with Bratz, I was like, I gotta try this. So our notes are strawberry, vanilla orchid, and plastic doll accord. And I was very curious what that would entail, what this would look like. It does say Bratz on it, so as a doll collector, and this is called Doll Skin, which I think is the funniest name. So let's give it a spray. It smells like Cabbage Patches to me. You know, that kind of baby powder scent, but mixed with plastic? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Cabbage Patch dolls. Back in the day, Cabbage Patch. I don't know what Cabbage Patches smell like today. Do they still make Cabbage Patches? I used to get a Cabbage Patch every year for Christmas, like the Christmas ones. But I haven't seen those for many years now. Interesting. I don't know if I want to smell like that, but it's very nostalgic and fun anyway. Okay, let's go on to discounters. I have one that I picked up at Marshall's. This is Mimic 166, which is a compound of Marshmallow Gourmand. And according to what I looked up online, this is supposed to be Cali Yum Bougie Marshmallow. So let's give it a smell. Okay, I can see where this is kind of trying to be a dupe. But to me, when I smelled Yum Bougie Marshmallow, it was overwhelmingly sweet. Like, it's punchy in the face sweet. I didn't get the strawberry that much. Like, I guess I did, but it was just so sweet. This definitely feels more nuanced. It doesn't smell as sweet. It smells more wearable to me. A little bit more strawberry forward. Not that I have owned or worn Bougie Marshmallow on my skin. Just the one time I remember smelling it in Sephora. This is nice. I like this one. I feel like this, from what I've smelled of this one versus Cali, this is one that I'm more likely to wear and enjoy. So that's a good thing. And this was $16.99 for a 3.4 ounce. Much better price. Much better price. Next two things came from Ross. They're both Anna Sui because I am a sucker for her bottles. They had this little guy and it's so beaten up. Oh, the box is so beaten up. This is Fantasia. This was $7.99. It is the miniature version of Fantasia. So cute with the little unicorn on the top. Such intricate, lovely bottles that they come up with. Very happy that I got that. And then I got Fantasia Pop. I got a second one. And this guy, I tried to leave the tag on it. This was $17.99. I left it on so that we could remember how much it was. I got... Did I get the Red Horse last time? I don't even remember. Oh, I feel really annoyed with myself right at the moment. Anyway, this time I got the Blue Horse with the pink and bottle and the green. I want to say I got this guy last time, the red with the pink. I guess they're all pink on the bottom. They're all pink on the bottom. I really want the pink unicorn. Haven't gotten that one yet. For $17.99 or $16.99, which is the first one I got, I am willing to gamble and to try for a third and a fourth horse. But it's so fun. It's so fun. It's a nice scent too. It's just a very sweet, almost reminds me of something that would be in the fantasy line from Britney Spears. It is fun, it is bright, it is fruity, it is, you know, something that I would definitely enjoy wearing in the summer. So I'm going to be saving this for the summer and wearing it then. But yeah, I had to pick up another one because they're so cute. And that surprise element, you know, I'm a sucker for the bottles. I love perfume bottles. So this one definitely sucked me in. If I had to choose between like that type of a bottle or Fleur or Seven Virtues, I would choose Anna Sui. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but I'd rather have the fun, beautiful bottles, which obviously my mom too, because she loves the shoes, which some people absolutely hate. We're going to finish off with Ulta, and I feel like I had a $20 coupon or something, some type of a coupon, and I got this next one. Also, we were just talking about cute bottles, quirky bottles. I got one of the Squishmallow fragrances. I was very curious about these, and yes, I do have some Squishmallows. They are cute, they are squishy. If you get the one size, there's one size that is my favorite. I don't know what size it is though. So when they're like online, I'm like, nope, I gotta see them in perfect. But they're about this big, and they make the perfect pillows. I have a couple butterflies that I took with me when I was at dance camp, being the dorm director, and they're just great for like nap pillows. And yeah, this one, I got this little guy as my gift with purchase with it. So yes, cute, squishy, definitely not pillow sized, but still cute. I picked up this guy, which, what are you? You are Zumiris the Bat. Oh, it's hard to read. Well, he's a vegetarian. That doesn't help me. What are the notes? Okay. Green apple, lychee blossom, sweet cherry, pink peony, pear flower, lily of the valley, squishmallows accord, American cedarwood, and soft musks. So that's an interesting, you know, combination of notes. You have 2 different sprayers that come with it. So you have your normal atomizer, and then you have the fun squishy atomizer, which I've heard these can go bad or like evaporate more quickly, but it also has just this cap, which I kind of appreciate. So I'm going to put this one in just to give it a spritz, and then I'm probably going to put that back on it, especially until it arrives at its final destination, which is going to be my parents' bookshelf where all the rest of my perfumes are. Not quite as sweet as I was thinking. I was thinking these were going to be a little bit more kid-like because, I mean, we got squishmallows. There's a little sweetness to it. I definitely am getting like that green apple because it's tart. But it's blended away so much that it almost, I don't want to say it's a bergamot, but it's leaning more towards that, if that makes sense. There's a greenness there, but it doesn't necessarily smell like an apple. I'm getting a little bit more of the apple. I don't get the cherry, which is kind of disappointing because honestly, that's why I wanted it, cherry. I do like it. I don't know if it's a love for me or if I want to pick up the other 2. I honestly based it on what the notes were on this more so than the bottle because I thought they were all cute. It's interesting. If you've tried it, I really would love to know your thoughts on them. Why aren't you going down? I really would like to know your thoughts because I feel like this is a very interesting kind of a line. And yeah, so I got this one. This was like late October, early November when I picked this one up. I know. Oh, look, another mango. I forgot about this one. This is Touchland. This is the Power Essence Hydrating Body and Hair Fragrance Mist in Mango Mojo. Let's see. It's, once again, like making it really hard to read. So many things. Mango juice, candied pineapple, peach puree, dewy strawberry, wild honeysuckle, and freesia petals. So we'll give this one a spray. It's a weird bottle. This would be my least favorite. Definitely smells more medicinal, a little bit more woody, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't buy anything else from Touchland. Honestly, I might look and see if I can return this because I'm not loving this. Yeah, I don't know. This is my first experience with Touchland, but it smells kind of like you are putting a hand sanitizer. Like not so much alcohol, but like that quality, if that makes sense. Another purchase regret. This guy from Sol de Janeiro. I know a lot of people have really loved this scent, and these were like 30% off one day at Sephora or at Ulta. So I ordered it and I was like, well, you know, we'll give it a go. I'm just not loving this. Like it's a vanilla, but it's not a sweet vanilla. And I want it just a little bit sweeter, which I know I've complained about some of them being too sweet. But this is like almost more like paper vanilla, if that makes sense. So if you think of like fresh vanilla blossoms that Bath & Body Works did, it's giving me more of that quality than anything else. Actually, I do need a shower gel, so maybe I will go and use this. Actually, I think I might like it better in the shower gel. Interesting. Anyway, there you have that set. I also have the body butter, but I'm not going to open it because they will dry out. Then we went to Sniff, and Sniff has been hit and miss for me, and so I didn't want to like go all out for some of the perfumes that they had on sale, but I did get the minis that were on sale. So I picked up Me and also Creme Couture because I wasn't sure what I think about either of them. These feel like very small, and I think it's partly the way that they are made. How many? It's so hard to read these. Hot croissant, almond. I mean, they put white printing over 10 mil. Oh, it's on the side. That might be. This one doesn't actually say. Yeah, I get that it smells kind of bread-like. It has a little sweetness to it. I don't know if I necessarily think of it automatically as like a almond note, but it's interesting. We're going to give it a go. It's not one that I hate on initial sniff. It's not one that I love either, though. And then we have Me. Do you give me the notes? Plum, peach skin, orris, white moss, musks, and sandalwood. The moss always makes me a little nervous because moss doesn't always perform well on my skin. I don't always love that as a scent note. It's okay. Once again, not something that I immediately don't like. Not something that I immediately am like, oh, that's so good. Kind of reminds me of like Glossier You. One of those kind of skin scents with maybe a little teeny, like just a little drop of sweetness to it, but not a whole lot. So once again, okay, but not something I'm excited about. Then I got Extra Whip Body Mist because this was also on sale. Listen, there were some of these that I was like, I don't know if I should do this, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do this, but I did it anyway. This is one of them. So this is a body mist. It's supposed to smell like whipped cream. It's tiny. It's so tiny. This is 2.5 ounces. It's nice. It does kind of smell like whipped cream. Not an overly vanilla or sweet whipped cream, but kind of like you've made homemade whipped cream, but you just whipped the cream. You didn't really add sugar or vanilla to it. It's okay. I like it, I think, better than the other two that I just talked about. Then we have the Lake and Sky. This is, what are these? Hair and Body Mist Discovery Set. So I have 4 of them. We're going to talk about these later because this is already long. We have Trust the Process, which is Cosmic Cocoa and Musk. When Stars Align, which is Sheer Fig and Salt. Keep the Peace, which is Sunkissed and Manoi. And Changes in the Air, Strawberry and Air. I'm nervous, but also like curious about them. Air as a note doesn't always translate well with me, so a little nervous about that. Before I show you the final fragrance, I have 2 more gifts from Ulta. I'm not going to open them. I'm sorry. I don't want to try to deal with them right now. There's a lot going on in my life, okay? I got the blanket, the plush throw. I'm hoping that it does not shed like crazy like the other one, which if you see anything on me, it's because I washed my clothes with my mom's clothes, and she was using that blanket that sheds like crazy. It looks like we have pets and we don't. But I liked this color better than all the other colors of gifts that they did this year. They were very blah. Like very blah. In years past, they've had some pretty ones, or something more interesting. Like, look at this color. Bleh. I mean, it feels unisex, I guess. It's not my color, but I have this. I think I got the large, extra large. No, I got the 1X, 2X because I guess that was all they had. Okay. I didn't want the blue one. The blue one was very, I don't know. Okay, last fragrance. Gucci Flora. This is the gorgeous jasmine. This was 30% off, I want to say. It was on sale, and it's been one that I've been kind of like, oh, I should get it. I kind of want it. Back and forth, back and forth. Pretty bottle. I do like the bottles that they did. Don't like the 1 ounce, which is why I got the 1.6, because the 1 ounce, the cap is just too big. I don't like the proportion. I can't talk. Oh, this smells so florally right now. This is not what I'm in the mood for right now at all. You know, this is kind of smelling like those soaps that you stick in the bathroom, like the fancy soaps that we grew up with as kids that we weren't supposed to use, that were heavily scented. Man, I need to look at my stuff. I know I've worn this. I have a travel spray of it. I might return this one. I might return the Touchland. I need to try the Lake and Sky, see what I think. You know what? We're going to go for it. I'm too nervous, and I would like to return things if I can. Can you imagine if I just start returning all of these things? Okay, strawberry and air. Ooh. Smells like strawberry letter from Fleur. It's nice. I do like it. It's one that I would consider a full size. So then we have Sunkissed and Minoy. Not sure. This like sounds like sunscreen and coconut. Ooh, I do not like that one. No. It's settling down a little bit. But yeah, it is kind of a sunscreeny, tropical, yellow floral. I don't think that would perform well on my skin. Sheer fig and salt. Little nervous about this. I love fig, but salt doesn't always perform well on my skin. This is a very green, masculine type of a fig. It's not, I don't know. And I guess is that a salt? No, I'm not digging that one either. Oh my gosh. Am I going to be like that crazy person? Which is going to throw off all of my, I'm like $66 away from platinum again. Not platinum, diamond again. If I return all this, I'm going to have to think about what I want to get. This is Cosmic Cocoa and Musk. I can barely smell this. This is very light. This one's okay. 2, absolutely not. I need to see how much I paid for all of these things if I want to go through the hassle of returning them with everything else going on in my life. I guess I could just return things on the 26th. Very light. Can barely smell it. Not that great. Strawberry. The strawberry one is my favorite. Nope. Still don't like that one. No. There's like a mineral, like almost dirt quality to the fig one. Yeah, still like the strawberry. Should have trusted my gut and just went with the strawberry. Yeah. So, Lake and Sky, not crazy about it. Touchland, not crazy about that mangoes. Chrome Couture, meh. I think it's fine. I actually really don't like me that much, the fragrance. So I think I can tolerate these two though, but not some of those other things. Anyway, let me know what you have purchased. Let me know how you have been doing. Hopefully you have not gone crazy like I did with the spending and the perfumes. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you are having a happy holiday season and that you have a happy and prosperous new year. And I can't wait to talk to you next time.